Number 3. John Krasinski. And then there's the man who made looking at a camera lens a personality trait. As Jim Halpert, he was the relatable voice of reason in a sea of corporate lunacy. Before the fame, he was a 25-year-old waiter in New York with a measly $50,000 to his name. He even had a side quest as a real-life hero, saving a woman from drowning while teaching English in Costa Rica. During his audition, he famously told the show's creator that Americans usually screw up British shows. By season 3, he was wearing a $5,000 wig to cover a buzz cut, and by season 5, the production dropped $250,000 on a fake gas station just for his 52-second proposal, the most expensive shot in the show's history. Over 201 episodes, his pay was similar to the rest of the cast, but he got better bonuses and residuals, banking a grand total of $22.86 million. Since leaving at 33, he's pivoted from paper salesman to A-list titan, directing A Quiet Place and playing Jack Ryan. At 46, he's sitting on a massive $80 million. Number 2. Rainn Wilson. Before he was protecting Dunder Mifflin from imaginary threats and harvesting beats, he was a 39-year-old theater vet driving a moving van in New York just to stay afloat. He had a modest $250,000 in the bank and a few credits in Galaxy Quest and 6 Feet Under. But Dwight Schrute changed everything, turning him into the ultimate comedic foil for Jim Halpert. Over 9 seasons and 201 episodes, his base pay was nothing special, but he was clever enough to negotiate valuable extras that would pay off over time. He banked a total of $16 million, transforming from a struggling character actor into a global icon of eccentricity. But here's the kicker. Despite the fame and the mountain of cash, Rainn has admitted he was actually miserable during the show's peak. He was constantly clutching and grasping for more success, obsessed with his next move, instead of enjoying the ride. He's even looked back recently and called the show's humor jaw-droppingly horrific by today's standards. A bit of a buzzkill if you ask me. After the show, he tackled The Meg and Star Trek Discovery. Today, at 60, he's sitting on $14 million. He might regret not savoring the journey, but his bank account certainly doesn't. Number 1. Steve Carell. Finally, we reach the man who turned being a socially inept, desperate-to-be-loved middle manager into a global phenomenon. Before Michael Scott became a household name, Carell was just a 42-year-old correspondent for The Daily Show with a net worth of $500,000. His friend Paul Rudd actually warned him not to touch the role, calling an American remake of the British classic a disaster waiting to happen. For a while, it looked like Rudd was right, until a little movie called The 40-Year-Old Virgin hit theaters and single-handedly saved the show from cancellation. Carell was the ultimate anchor, bringing a level of improvised genius that included that unscripted, skin-crawling kiss with Oscar. He even had the production crew keep the set at a freezing 64 degrees just to stop his overactive sweat glands from ruining shots, forcing the rest of the cast to huddle under blankets like refugees. Despite his dedication, he left in season 7 after new NBC suits, brought in during the Comcast merger, completely dropped the ball and didn't even bother to offer him a new contract. It was an executive blunder for the ages, but Steve laughed all the way to the bank with a grand total of $71.2 million in show earnings. Since then, he's conquered Hollywood with Oscar noms and the multi-billion-dollar Despicable Me franchise. Today, at 63, and starring in the new HBO hit Rooster, he's sitting on a massive $100 million fortune. Turns out, being the world's best boss actually pays. So, which show should I dissect next? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss what you asked for. See you in the next one.